Hey guys, it's me, Talia Arisa Gibson. You can call me Tag for short, and welcome to my channel. Like, comment, subscribe. So today is actually December 3rd. Happy New Year to everybody. We made it to 2024. Hey, keep working the vision, write the vision, make it plain. Any goals that you have, just keep working toward them. I never set resolutions, but I always have goals. I have a life vision board that I made in 2020 with my mom, my sister, and my nieces during COVID. And if there's anything that I want to add to it, I'll add to it. But right now it's kind of me just working the vision that I have. I think it's good to I know sometimes people like to do the year-to-year vision boards and all of that, and there's nothing wrong with that, like just kind of making it smaller. But I used to do that, and then I was just like, you know what? Because during COVID, there was so much going on, and just watching the news and just so much devastation, like people just hurting. And I just wanted to do something positive, and so I invited my nieces, my mom, my sister, to my sister's house, and we got some poster boards and brought magazines and glue and all different kinds of things, and made those boards. And I forgot to ask my nieces when I was home, do you guys still have your vision boards? Because I still have mine, and I have it on my wall. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it on my wall or if I want to make it smaller, like digital, and maybe put it in a frame. Because right now it's big, and it's kind of a sore thumb to be in my room the way that I have it right now, because it's big. And so I'm thinking what I might do is take a photo of it and then print it out on a maybe 8x10 picture frame size, and then put it in a cute frame and then put it on my wall. Then it'll kind of fit in a little bit better. But and then just kind of see where life takes me. One of the things that I put on my vision board was to basically, and this was something I got from my cousin, shout out to my cousin Eric. He's the one that told me to make a list of non-negotiables, and then the things that I was looking for as far as a partner goes, or a marriage or whatever it may be, because he's been married for quite a while. I've lost track of the years, but I want to say, has it been 20 years, or they've been together about 20 years, something like that. But anyway, and not some crazy Cheesecake Factory list. I'm not talking about something corny like that. I'm talking about an intentional list. And so one of the things he said, though, is when you make that kind of list, to put on the list, God, whatever you have for me from this list, that is what I desire. And so you're putting out the things that you desire, but you're also putting it in God's hands, that you may have all these things that you feel like you need or that you're looking for. But at the end of the day, God knows what you need from that. I think in many ways, God will honor the desires of your heart, but only when they align with the purpose that you have on your life. And so when I think about that, I kind of did the same thing on my vision board. I put on there a little note that basically said, God, whatever you have for me from this vision that I have for myself. And so there may be some things on there that are far-fetched, but I'm putting it out there. Those are things that I want to achieve, and God willing, they occur. And I've looked back at that board, and there have been some things, and I think of my job, there have been even some things on there that I'm like, wow, that really did manifest itself. And it didn't look exactly maybe even how I saw it, but when I looked at the vision board, I was like, wow, that actually occurred. And that's kind of just interesting. But there's some things that I have on there that I have to do. I have to put in the work to do. they're not just like miraculous things that are going to happen. Like, for example, like one of the things was I wanted to grow back out my natural hair. And so what's crazy is like, I saw the video by Priscilla Shirer. I mentioned this when I was talking about my locks, but and then I decided to go on that journey a year ago, and then look me, a year later, I have these little locks that are growing. So yeah, but things like that, it's like putting the vision out there so that you can begin the work on it. Sometimes just writing it down, and sometimes just having something to go back and look at just keeps it in your mind to keep working toward. And then I really feel like God is in there working the master plan of all of it as well. And then it just all works together. It's like you can have the faith, but you also have to have your own personal works. You can't just expect it to just magically occur. There has to be some effort on your part. And so there are things on there like, I want to become more of an avid reader again. I used to read all the time when I was younger. And the thing is, I bought all these books last year and I still didn't dive into books like I really want to. And so that's something this year, like, that I want to be more intentional about. There's enough time in the day. I could spend an hour reading a book that I enjoy or that elevates my mind. A book or two. So just like we can watch a YouTube video or we can watch a show, like I could do that. I was such an avid reader when I was young. Like my mom would take us to the library. I would get all of these books. I would read like Sweet Valley High books and like Babysitter's Club and just all these different kinds of books. But I mean, there would be chapter books and I would go through those things so quickly and just couldn't wait to get the next book. And somehow along the way, I think with school, college, having to read for school and work and all of that, I kind of lost the passion of just reading for enjoyment. And I try to listen to audiobooks here and there. And I do like listening to the audiobooks, especially when they are read by the author, like Michelle Obama, or like I listened to, who else is? There's been some other ones that I've listened to, Viola Davis's book. But I want to get back to actually reading, and I have some good books that I want to dive into, and maybe I can bring that into like being a part of my channel. But yeah, I didn't expect to talk this long because this was supposed to be an intro, but I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what was supposed to be like a last Vlogmas video, but I never put it out. So I'm going to just kind of wrap up all of that by showing you that footage, and that'll be it for this video. Today is Christmas Eve. I'm a little bit sad because I feel like the month of December went by so fast, and I feel like I didn't get to like really get in the holiday spirit, but I am grateful because I feel like being able to close on my home was a great Christmas gift to myself. With God's help, of course, because I always have to give God credit for blessings and all of that. So, but I'm sad that it's about to be over because I love the holiday season and all of that, and it just seems to always fly by, and then we get to January and it's just like blah. I'm just kidding, but I don't know, like the lights, it's just But I am in Hobbs, New Mexico with my family, and I got here yesterday, and yesterday evening I went to go hang out with one of my besties, Daisy, and we went and chit-chatted and all that for a couple hours. And then today I was kind of lazying around. I literally just took a shower and got dressed, and it is after 4 o'clock now. Right now I'm heading to the movie theater to get tickets for The Color Purple. Me, my mom, my dad's youngest sister, my mom's youngest sister and my sister are going to go watch The Color Purple at 11:30 a.m. It's like a 2.5 hour movie, so we'll be done by 2 o'clock, and then my sister's hosting Christmas dinner at her house at 4. So I'm excited to see the movie and excited that we're gonna go together and stuff. So it should be fun to watch the movie. I need to also stop and get some contact solution because I brought a bottle that was almost empty, and so I need to stop and get that. So I'm trying to get out and get stuff before the stores close, because a lot of the stores will start closing early, which is good because people should be able to spend time with their family and stuff like that. So it's definitely a good thing. So I'm gonna do that. I'm dressed in my festive Christmas clothes. Tomorrow I'm gonna wear a Christmas sweater. Has a llama on it, and I forgot what it says, but all right, guys, so I'm gonna go in here and get these tickets, and yeah. So this is our main street. It's not really much down here, just a lot of locally owned businesses and stuff like that. I know back in the day we used to have, like, there was a store that my mom used to always like to shop at called Stewart's. And then there was another store we used to go to for school shopping called, I think, Broadway Fashion. And it was on this street. There is a burger shop that's been there for years called Casey's. It's in one of those buildings, and they have like the old-fashioned burgers and stuff like that. But yep, little downtown has little shops and stuff like that, but definitely could be revamped with more. Some of the buildings need some updating and stuff like that, but they have it decorated for the holiday. Those are new apartments. Starting to build more apartment communities. But yeah, it just feels so late because it gets dark so early. Here it's 5:38 right now, so it's like 6:38 in Dallas. So it just feels so late because it gets dark so early. But we don't really have any traditions for Christmas Eve. Like my family, we've always pretty much done everything Christmas Day. So I think we're gonna probably go see my auntie. We call her Auntie, but her name is Mamie. My mom's youngest sister was named after her, Mamie, and they really should have named my mom after her because my mom is probably the one who looks like her the most. My grandfather's sister. So and my mom is my mom and some of her other sisters are more hands-on with my auntie than the youngest one. So she was like, your mom should have been my namesake. But sorry, y'all, I'm in the dark talking to y'all. So we went to go see The Color Purple on Christmas Day and then spent time at my sister's house. And so here are some photos from Christmas Day with some of the family, my parents, sister, brother, other family members as well, aunts, cousins, and all of that. So it was a really good Christmas. I think we all had a good time, chilled, ate some good food, and just enjoyed the day. My aunt brought this cool game called Do You Know Me? It was a lot of fun. I want to play it again.
This gonna be interesting. Does Devon know how to snowboard?
So I don't remember exactly where I was getting ready to go, but I was still in New Mexico at my parents' house and just getting ready for the day. I tried a different hairstyle, trying to play around as they grow. So yeah, what do you think? I do find it fun to play in makeup. I don't do full face makeup every day, but I do find it fun sometimes to play around with it. Like I said, I always do my eyes no matter what, but the powder and all of that, definitely not every day. Just something subtle to give my eyes a little pop. Not too much, just a little bit. So I remembered I had these little Frosty the Snowman earrings, and even though it's the day after Christmas, it's still winter time, so. So I was going for kind of like a little like faux hawk, and like I said, they're still growing, so I can't wait till they get longer and fuller, but it's a process. Well, guys, that's it. That's all. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning into this video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell notification so you'll know when I post. Until next time, bye.